Hey guys, good morning. Out here, Croton, Johnstown, Ohio. Another day living the dream. Listen to a gentleman this morning, Latino descent, talking about how he's kind of preaching to his own people and how Mexicans voted for Trump and how they didn't understand that they'd be evicted as well, or whatever you call it, expelled as well. And I want to start by saying this. I don't laugh at Mexicans. I don't laugh at Mexicans. I'm not laughing at anybody that's going to be hurt by Trump's policies. I'm disappointed because once again, this showed me that for them being able to spit on gay people or spit on trans people or childless cat ladies or whatever, that means more than all the things Kamala Harris promised, and it's what it is. I always think about East Palestine, Ohio, and how Obama was trying to do things about the trains, and how Trump erased all that stuff, and then you had the crash, and now we know that Norfolk Southern blew up the track. They blew it up, didn't have to do it because they wanted to hurry up and get the track moving again. They want to make money, and that to me, Trumpers voted for that. In a way, you voted for more of that, more of this uncertainty and this danger in a society where corporate interests really are not controlled. They're not really, there's no oversight and there's no enforcement of rules. And we're probably going to have another 4 years of that, of more Conley Georges, more plants that blow up. And they've blown up in the past and nothing changes. People get sick and die. And anyway, I don't laugh. I'm not laughing. It's not, the goal is not to laugh or to make anybody feel bad for their choices or their opinion. I'm disappointed because I think a lot of us thought that we were bigger than that. Society was bigger than that. And to me, we learned that we're not. And that, as I said, for a lot of people, being able to spit in the face of a gay person, a trans person, make somebody out there feel lesser is more important than Kamala trying to give and put money towards homeowners, we getting their first home and things of that nature. And that it makes me sad. That makes me a little sad to know that, because in the future, maybe that's one of those things. Maybe that's a fire that can't be overcome. Maybe, maybe surface, superficial issues are more important than a reasonable society. I don't really know how to, what to say about it or what to do next. We're not laughing at Mexicans for the children or whatever being deported. We're shaking our heads and saying, you get what you deserve. And it isn't just Mexicans, Arabs and these white feminists out here. I felt like Stalin when Hitler did Barbarossa, where he was like kind of like shocked. They say he didn't speak for a week. I felt like that more than anything. More of like the fact that you voted for Trump after he told you he'd deport you, and that you went out here and told people that, oh, no, that's the people that don't have families. And you made up all this crap that he never said to make yourself feel better. And Trump is once again doing what he does, and you're gonna be hurt by this. I don't understand it. I don't. I don't comprehend it at all. To me, it is what it is. I think that I am pleased and say that someone somewhere feels the way I do, and that I am pleased that he understands that pissing on other people doesn't necessarily make life better for his people that look like him. I am pleased. I know there's more. I know they're not all stupid. I know there's Mexicans that work with black people, and I know that. I'm not. It's not a. But I am truly pleased that someone, like I said, someone somewhere feels the way I do. You doing all this kind of stuff, it doesn't change the way white folks see you. And I feel like this is one of those moments. I think it's called, what do you say, fuck around and find out. That's how I see it. This is a fuck around and find out moment. This is not a laughing in the face of people who are going to be hurt and families that will be ruined and destroyed by Trump's policies. This is about a sort of sadness we have, that you really don't realize, you don't understand just how cruel this man is, and just how far him and Stephen Miller are willing to go to impart, to establish their idea of a white civilization. You really don't get it, but you will. You will. Oh yeah. Don't worry about my grandma. You understand, baby? Just keep laying down and getting up. You understand? Don't worry. You voted for the man. Part of me feels like, I said it before, that I feel a little peace in it too, because we acknowledge now that we're not a force for good, and that America's the bad guys. We're the bad guys. And that with Obama we had 8 years pretending. We might act on climate change eventually. No, we're not. What are you talking about? We're not doing shit. It means a lot more people titting their cars and stuff like that. Not acting on this stuff. They had that big hurricane hit the mountains of North Carolina. You white folks still ain't figured out what that means. That was the one. When I was a kid, one thing they told us is that living in the mountains don't get hurricanes and stuff like that. Bullshit. So this is just an era. This is a moment where we're all learning and figuring out the future is going to be pretty dark, and that a part of it is sad that more people don't understand the moment. They don't understand like the moment they're in, and that, you understand, like they don't get it. They think it's like 1990 something. They don't understand that these storms portend a pretty dark future. And I just, for me, we're not laughing at Mexicans, baby. We're not laughing at them. I'm sad for them. But I can say it myself, I have no interest in anything they're doing. I have no interest in their struggle. Look, I've talked about it before, that I understand that Mexicans are a straw man for Trump, and that's what it is. I'm not blind. I know, I understand that these things are used to, like Hitler with the Jews. I get that. Okay, I get it. But I can say white feminism and all this, these issues have no interest in me anymore. Because I understand I will never have a place with those people. They don't respect me. And that any type of, it'll never have value. It's a boopsie, they're a boopsie. The Jamaicans, you do something for a woman to get sex and you don't get nothing in return. Like you cook for her or go pick her kids up from school or something. It's a boopsie. There's no value to helping these people. There's no value to putting your mind to these people. They're gonna be hurt by Trump. They voted for it. Get what they deserve.